Hi, my loves. Today we have a new super kid to learn about. So while I get up his song, I want you to look here at him. His name is Fritz. I want you to count how many letters are in his name. I want you to say Fritz. Say Fritz. Awesome. Count with me. How many letters are in Fritz's name? Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fritz has 5 letters in his name. Now, Fritz is a little boy, and this whole unit on Fritz is going to learn about this letter right here at the beginning of his name, the letter F. My loves, we're going to be learning about the letter F, words that start with the letter F, and when you listen to Fritz's song, it will tell you what he likes to do. And what he loves to do also begins with the letter F. Here we go. Now it's working. All right, my loves, listen and enjoy. Listen to what Fritz likes to do. I'm guessing you can already tell by the picture. Here we go. I'm sorry, the internet's been really slow today, so we're just going to have to be patient, I think. I'll pause it here for a little bit so we can think and catch up. What do you see he likes to do? He likes to go fishing. You see he has his feet in the water, the worm on his hook. Fishes like to eat worms. Here we go. You walk in the park and it is long. I'm so sorry. I even restarted my computer and it's still doing this. Twice. Here, let me start it over so you can hear the whole thing. Okay, here we go. If you walk in the park and it is fun and see someone fishing with a pole and a line. If you sit, well, it's probably me. My name is Fritz. Oh! I'm sorry, boys and girls. Oh, the internet's so slow. Thank you for being patient. Oh. Oh, good grief. Pain. I'm so sorry, my I'm sorry, I'm so frustrated. Fish, blue fish, gold fish, new fish, old fish, one fish large. Fish in a bad big fish at all. Oh, good grief. Can't even hear the song when it keeps stopping. Let they pass me by. All right, let me start it over. Hopefully it'll catch up and we won't have to do that anymore. Here we go. If you walk in the park and it is fun and see someone fishing with a pole and a line. If you sit, well, it's probably me. My name is Fritz. Oh, fiddly-dee-o-me, oh, my little fish look soft, but they pass me by. Big fish, small fish, short fish, tall fish, blue fish, gold fish. sorry. This is so frustrating. All right, we're going to be done. You see what he likes to do? He likes to try to catch fish. Yeah, we're done. I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not working. It's so frustrating for me. I restarted my computer twice, checked for updates. So you just got to love the internet sometimes. My loves, we're going to get right into our book. But before we do that, we need to write our names on our books. So please grab your Fritz books. And I want you to write your name so very neatly here on the bottom. Write your name neatly on the bottom line. Make sure your letters go strawberry to chocolate or vanilla to chocolate if they are lowercase. When you're done writing your name, you can open up to page 1 and park your pencil. Open up to page 1 and park your pencil. Even this is taking forever. Okay. There we go. My loves, what do you see here on page 1? What is Fritz doing? Yeah, you see he's sitting here. He has his fishing pole in the water and he's waiting to catch fish. This thing that he's sitting on is called a dock. Say dock. It's like a little pier that comes out into the water. So he doesn't have to stand on the grass and just fish in the shallow water where the water is not very deep. The dock comes out and the fish are in the deeper water usually so he can get those fish. However, look at his face. How does he look? Yeah, he looks sad. Why do you think he looks so sad? Yeah, he's not catching anything. The fish are flopping all around him like we heard in this song, but he can't catch any of them. So he's sad. You see the fish here are jumping up and catching those flies. He even brought bait, those worms. Bait is what you use to try to catch fish. And you see he's fishing here in a pond. A pond is like a small little piece of water. It's not as big as a lake. So he's here. He's in the city. He's fishing in a little pond. And he's a little frustrated. He's not catching anything. Down here on the bottom left, you see uppercase and lowercase f. My loves, our learning target for today is we're going to circle the pictures that begin with F. The F sound says like Fritz. I'm going to turn this so you can see my mouth. Watch me. Fritz, your turn. Fritz, yeah. Your top teeth go on your lip to say Fritz. So we're going to be circling the pictures that start with F. My loves, the first word I have for you, well, first let's circle Fritz. Let's circle his face, just his face. Don't circle his hat. Please just circle only his face because Fritz starts with F. So you're just circling his face. I didn't mean to cut off his eyes. Oh, well. Your next word is fishing pole. Your turn. Fishing pole. For F, I pretend to hold a fire hose. Fishing pole. I pretend to spray the fire or the water onto the fire from the fire hose. So go fishing pole. Fishing pole. Awesome. Does fishing pole start with F? Yes, it does. Fishing pole and Fritz will start with, oh boy, we'll start with F. So take your pencil. It's not going to let me erase that. Okay. And circle the fishing pole. All right. When you're done, park your pencil. Here's your next word. Flower. Your turn. Flower. Does flower start with F? Like Fritz and fishing pole? Yes, it does. Where do you see the flower? And right here, these lily pad flowers on here, you can circle all of them if you'd like, or just one, up to you. When you're done, park your pencil. See the beautiful lily pad flowers. All right, here's your next word. My turn first. Your pencil's parked. Fish. Your turn. Fish. Does fish start with F? Like Fritz and fishing pole and flower. Fish. It does. You can circle all 3 fish if you would like, or just one. You can do whatever you would like. I'm going to circle all 3. Circle all 3 fish, or just one. When you're done, park your pencil. Here's your next word. Flag. Your turn. Flag. Does flag start with F? Like Fritz, flag. Yes, it does. Where do you see the flag? Yeah, up here on the shed, right? So you're going to circle the flag that starts with F, like Fritz. When you're done, park your pencil, because you're going to need your hands. All right, here's your next word. Fence. Your turn. Fence. You're pretending to spray the water with your fire hose. Fence. Does that start with F? Fence, Fritz. Yes, it does. So take your pencil, just circle part of the fence that's there around the pond. When you're done, park your pencil. All right, here's your next word. My turn first. Foot. Your turn. Foot. Does foot start with F like Fritz? Yeah, foot starts with F. Where does he have his foot? Yeah, he has one foot down in the water. I want you to circle that foot he has in the water. If he's wiggling his toes, maybe that's why the fishies aren't biting his hook, because he's scaring them off. You have to sit really still if you have your feet in the water. Park your pencil. Here's your next word. My turn first. Frog. Your turn. Frog. Does frog start with F? Sure does. Frog, Fritz. Circle the frog down here hopping off the lily pads. He's so cute. All right. Circle that froggy. Park your pencil. Here's your next word. Flies. Your turn. Flies. Does flies start with F? Like Fritz, flies. Yes, they both start the same. Where do you see the flies? Yeah, the fish are jumping up to eat them. So circle those flies that are coming up out of the water. All right, I see 2 of them. Circle those 2 flies. All right, here's your next word. My turn first. 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf clover. Does 4-leaf clover start with F? Like Fritz, 4-leaf clover. Fritz, 4-leaf clover. It does. Where do you see the 4-leaf clover? It's on his hat. Here, look. It's even in his picture here. See it right here. The 4-leaf clover's on his hat. So circle the 4-leaf clover that's in his hat. And one left. My turn first. Fruit. Your turn. Fruit. Does fruit start with F like Fritz? Yes, it does. Where do you see the fruit in this picture? Where do you see the fruit in this picture? It's here on the can of worms. So he took like an old fruit, like fruit cocktail can or something, and put his bait in it, put the worms in there. So take your pencil, circle the fruit on the can, and park your pencil. My loves, what I need you to do now is turn to page 2. Turn to the next page. We completed our learning target by circling the pictures that began with the sound. My sweets, you're turning to page 2. We're going to do the same thing here. We're only going to be circling the pictures that start with F. So you see Fritz, he has his fishing pole. Sorry, my sweets, I'm going to wait for this to load. Here we go. So that I can circle them on here. Wow, the internet's being so slow. I'm so sorry. Thank you for being patient. When this happens at school too, we just have to be patient. There we go. I want to go to page 2. All right. My sweets, please have your pencil parked. You see Fritz. Come on. Come on, little picture. Why does it look like that? It's upside down. Oh boy. You know, something always has to go wrong, doesn't it? Thanks for being patient, my loves. I know this is not fun, but I just don't want to do it here because it's so little. It's all messed up. Maybe it's something that's just wrong with, there we go. Okay. Now, I need to go to page 2. There we go. And please load. All right, we will just get started before or while this loads. Try your best to see. My loves, you see Fritz up here catching his fish. This first picture here right next to him, when you slide to the right, is a little green what? A little green turtle. Does turtle start with F? Like Fritz, turtle. Do those start the same? No, so we're not going to circle the turtle. Turtle does not start with F. Slide to the right. You see his stinky toes. That whole thing is called his foot. Remember, he was putting his whole foot in the water. Does foot start with F? Foot. Fritz. Foot. Does that start with F? Yes, it does. Circle his foot. Park your pencil. Now I want you to go down here, right next to Fritz. When you slide to the right under the turtle, you see a cute little what? Yeah, cute little froggy. You got it. Does frog start with F like Fritz? Yay, there we go. Does frog start like Fritz? Yes, it does. They both start with F. So circle the frog. And you have his foot circled. Frog, foot, Fritz. They all start with that F sound. And I want you to slide to the right. What is this a picture of? That's a picture of a fishing hook. We're just going to call it a hook. My turn first. Hook. Your turn. Hook. Does hook start with F? Fritz. Hook. So we're not circling the hook. I want you to go down under Fritz. What is that a picture of? That beautiful pink what? Flower. My turn first. Flower. Your turn. Flower. Does flower start with F? Flower, Fritz, foot, frog. Yes, it does. It starts with F. It starts like all those other pictures. So take your pencil, circle the beautiful pink flower because it starts with F. Then I would like you to slide to the right. Ew, what are those? Yeah, those are worms. You got worms in that can. My turn first. Worms. Your turn. Worms. Does worms start with F? Like flower and Fritz and foot? No. So we're not going to circle the worms because they start with W. Slide to the right. What is that a picture of? That's not a leaf. That came out of a bird, so that's a feather. My turn first. Feather. Your turn. Feather. Does feather start with F, like Fritz, foot, frog, flower, feather? Yes, yes it does. So take your pencil, circle the feather. I hear more worms. Maybe that was can. Are we going to circle the worms? No, we said those started with W, so we're not circling the worms. What is this? That's Fritz's what? This is his whole hat. My turn first. Hat. Your turn. Hat. Does hat start with F? Like Fritz. Hat. No, those don't start the same. So we're not going to circle the hat. Slide to the right. You see this last picture here? That's the picture of a what? A fish. My turn first. Fish. Your turn. Fish. Does fish start with F? Yes, it does. Circle the fish. Fish and Fritz will start with F. My loves, you need to have your grown-up take a picture and upload pages 1 and 2 to the red reading folder. I'm going to go and see if Fritz's song will play for you because I really do like his song. Let's just try it one more time. If it doesn't work, then we're done. I just want to try it one more time for you. We're going to upload pages 1 and 2 to the red reading folder of your Fritz book. And we just completed our learning target for the second page 2 where it says circle the pictures that begin with F. We did that on page 2. We did it on page 1 and page 2. All right, here you go. Enjoy. I hope it works. If it doesn't, we'll just stop.
If you walk in the park any day that is fine and see someone fishing with a pole and a line, if you sit and sit and sit and get it, well, it's probably me. My name is Fritz. Oh, fiddly-dee-o, me, oh, my little fish was caught, but they passed me by. Big fish, small fish, short fish, tall fish, blue fish, goldfish, new fish, old fish, one fish alone, ocean fish in a bath, any fish at all is the fish I like to catch. Whoa, fiddly-dee-o, me, oh, my little fish was caught, but they passed me by. So I sit with my pole and a worm on my line, right here in the city, in the park where it's fun. And I watch those fish lick and fly, but slip and flop and flap on by. Oh, fiddly-dee-o, me, oh, my little fish was caught, but they passed me by. Catching a fish is a difficult thing. You can't catch a fish with an empty string. You've got to find a worm or a bud with some bait. Then you sit and you wait and you wait and you wait. Oh, fiddly-dee-o, me, oh, my little fish was caught, but they passed me by.
Oh, we made it so close to the end of the song. Oh.
Sometimes.
All right, my loves. At least you got to see a little bit more of it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being so patient while this didn't work. Trying my best. Bye, my loves.